Hey.
Yo, what's going on? Back again. We're moving on, man. Like, we're getting there. We're pushing through.
Mm-hmm.
We're pushing through because it's like
Basically just 1 week left.
1 week left. And the rain has not let up.
No.
Like, I think it feels like almost every episode Ant and Dec start with the umbrella and the rain is just intense. I think this episode, though, I think it was like the most intense I've seen it in this series. Like, just hella intense. But obviously, Jane was the first person evicted, and we started off the episode with like the kind of run up to her eviction and post eviction. What I will say is this: I have to kind of go back on something because I was never really a fan of Jane, and then when we all had that kind of rat thing when the rats came out in camp, and then I was saying I think Melvin's got like things to her because she was some of the reason why the rats were there,
right?
But Jane came out. And since Jane has been out, she has been nothing but complimentary about Melvin.
Singing his absolute
praises. I even heard that she even wants to meet his mum.
Oh, really?
She is absolutely a Melvin fan. So, yes, Yvonne. Sorry, we didn't say hello. How rude of us.
Yes.
Hello, Waving Cat Designs. Hello, Yvonne White. Thank you for joining us. And whoever else is with us, but not in the chat yet. I'm sure you'll find your way over to the chat. But yeah, you're right, Yvonne. Jane Moore said that Melvin is a nice guy, likes his quiet time, doesn't vie for attention, and she wants him in the final. Yeah, I think she said him and Khalid.
That would be great. Yeah, on her exit, that's what she was saying. Are we able to give any of the camp insider news?
Yeah.
Go on.
So, well, it's just what I said, really.
No, the proper thing from Yona. The specifics from Jane's daughter.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay, there was additional parts that actually it's like maybe we haven't seen all of Melvin's good bits.
I blanked out.
That Melvin has been dancing in the camp.
Yeah.
And also like
singing in the camp. Yeah.
Entertaining, and she thought Jane was saying to her daughter, like, did you see Melvin do this? Did you see Melvin do that? And she was like, no, we didn't see that.
Yeah. So we clearly are not being seen Melv. Like there's things going on and we just haven't seen them, which, sometimes that's the way the edit goes, but it just feels really unfortunate when you've got somebody in there that's really funny and can just kind of bring a whole new dynamic to it, and they're just not utilizing him. So yeah, it's unfortunate. It's really
shame. Will Smith said Jane wants some plantain or a little bit of the Ghana banana.
The Ghana banana. I think that's what she saw. So GK introduced today's trial, and it was Rev and Tulisa doing another eating trial. The Rev felt like because he was exempt from quite a few of the physical trials, he felt the need to put himself forward for this trial. And Tulisa, because she didn't do too well on her last trial, she felt like she needed to redeem herself. And honestly, this was a nasty trial. Like, this was nasty work.
It's bloody hard to watch, man. I hate the eating ones.
Yeah. It's the sound. I mean, look, nobody likes the sound of people gagging at the best of times. But then watching and hearing people gag, eating what they're eating, is like, this isn't nice. And they're doing all of this for some random pieces of meat.
Exactly.
Like, even you're getting random animals and you're not even getting the best cut from the animal. Like, you're getting the tail.
Yeah.
Like, it's wild. It's absolutely wild. So the theme for this trial was, what do they call it? TV dinners or something like that?
Yeah.
Called TV dinners. And they had just remixed the names of some famous shows to kind of give you an idea for what was coming up. Have you got a clip there, I believe? Just to give you an idea of what was coming up. And actually, there were some kind of like quite, I can imagine somebody had fun coming up with some of these names. But like, let's just give you a reminder of some of the things that we had to watch today. Yeah, cool.
The Bardashians.
The pennies dropped.
Any ideas?
Lamb.
My
grandma cooked an amazing lamb cleftico.
Let's have a look what it is. Ranger? This is the Bardashians. It is. Sheep's testicles.
Of course it is.
So it's the one at the front.
Is that Chris?
I presume that's Kim.
Again, sorry.
Okay.
The Kardashians.
The pennies dropped.
Any ideas?
Lamb.
Lamb.
My grandma cooked an amazing lamb cleftico.
Let's have a look what it is. Ranger? This is the Kardashians. It is.
Move on from that. So anyway, you saw it. We don't need to see it again. But I think the most diabolical thing that they done today to Tulisa was giving her, was it sheep's willy? Was it a sheep's willy?
I think so.
But basically giving her willy to eat on TV. And her face was an absolute picture.
She was so pissed.
Like, you know when someone is vexed. Like when it just, that moment when it dawned on her, where she's like, oh, I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
I see you.
And she can't rise to it as well. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's like she has to just suffer through because she's making a TV show and she knows they're trying to get all the rises out of her. But she puts it in her mouth.
Put it in your mouth.
And she did what she had to do.
For the second time. Waving Cat Design says, yeah, gone a banana, man. Eating those spiders, the spiders was horrible as well. Like, and then when she started to describe it about, because I could imagine a spider being like that. So she described it when you bite into it, and then it's creamy.
Yeah.
And then she could just taste the legs and the cream just all mixing up. Like,
nah, gross.
That was nasty.
I don't know how she did that. I would have passed on that, but I guess they truly were like, we want to match them, innit?
Yeah, they were.
We want to get all the stars as well.
Yeah.
But nah, the spiders, just seeing it like that, I know I can't.
Yeah.
It's actually not happening. With all the best will in the world.
The funny thing is, today I was in the middle of Primark today, and I think a little spider fell on me, and I'm not even afraid to say, I spazzed out in the middle of Primark. I spazzed out in the middle of Primark, and then when I got home, I had a shower. So, I mean, this is one thing I could never do. If they were like, we're doing a regular version of this show, there's no way I could.
2 mil.
Okay. Clearly, I have a price. Will Smith says they give the best edit and most screen time to the celebs they shelled the most money on. Colleen cost a bomb, and they've been advertising her doc. You know what? It makes sense.
They have been advertising her doc properly, boy.
They've been going hard.
Yeah.
They've been going hard. Waving Cat Design says, why does the sheep's testicle look like moldy marshmallow? But why is it so big? Like, why is it so big? Yeah.
I just can't imagine what their bellies were like afterwards. Like, what? Oh, God.
Will, diabolical work from you.
What did he say?
He said, I've seen that expression on Talisa's face before.
Listen.
Go and stand in the corner, Will.
She can't watch that trial again, though. Because if she really sees all of those close-ups, her veins popping, she ain't watching that trial.
Yeah.
That was gross.
But some of the other
Saf.
things, I'll big up Saf in the chat. Some of the other things that they had to eat in this task: bull tongue, cow nose, mice tail, and mice feet. You know what? Seeing those little mice feet, okay. Seeing those mice feet, that was horrid. That was really horrid. Spiders, the large fisheye, sheep testicle, anus. Yeah, it's. Although I imagine
but what was it? The cow's nose.
Yeah, the cow's nose.
That was gross because they had the whole face there, like snout a little bit. I don't know how they were doing it. Yeah. That was gross.
Then they also had camel vagina.
Yeah.
Like, so straight after Tulisa has eaten the sheep willy, they've given the Reverend camel vagina. And then asking a gay priest if camel pum pum tastes good is, again...
Was that GK Barry?
No. Well, I think, was it GK? Or was it was it Tulisa when they were actually in the task? Can't remember.
No, I think it was when they got back.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Lord.
No, you're right. It was when they got back, because Tulisa, when she got back and she said, and she's given a debrief of the task, and she's like, but I swallow my own vomit. I was like,
That was gross.
That was gross, but also not a great choice of words considering. Like, people don't need visions of you swallowing liquid. I'm just saying, because you've seen that.
No.
But yeah, so they came back, obviously, to the adulation of all of their campmates because they had a full house. And they were smart because before they left the trial, they requested they want Ant and Dec were like, it has been duly noted, and they got they
got kangaroo tail.
They got kangaroo tail. Well, they asked for it because you're not going to get kangaroo like leg or thigh, but they got kangaroo. I mean, they ballsed it up, but hey ho.
That's for Tulisa being like she's top chef. That's what you
always
get.
How it goes down.
It's what you get because
always
really,
how it goes down.
Nobody weren't saying that was a great meal. She has not taken OT's crown. Like,
no,
she ain't done it yet. She may get there, but she ain't done it yet.
So then we got some clips of OT giving Colleen a massage, and then that led to a talk about. So Colleen asked OT if she was considering more babies, and OT was like, "Yeah, I want to do it soon, basically, because she wants her daughter to have someone to play with." And then she started talking about being shamed online for going back to work, and I've always just had this theory. We were saying it earlier on that generally, I think the general public, most people in the general public, are just a bit dim. And I think if you listen to OT explain how her line of work works in terms of her body being the thing that money, and so
they don't care about that shit. They're just jealous. It's like when you're a celebrity, it doesn't matter what you're gonna do. It's like if they see you working, why are you working? They just want to pick you apart.
Yeah.
It's just like how it goes. They don't give a shit, really. They don't even care if she's able to eat. So you don't know how her bills work, how her money is, that she may have had to have gone to work. Like you just want to attack somebody. It's very crazy.
It's very sad. So yeah, again, like just another moment where what? Yeah, like OT, she has to be top 3.
I think so. From most rundowns that I've seen, she's in the top 3 for most people. 3. Or it's her or Colleen, interchangeable.
Yeah.
That seems to get there. I don't know though. I'm still like, I feel like GK Barry could do it. Not win. I just think she may get to the top 3.
Yeah, but then also going by what we were saying about in terms of how much you shelled out on someone, OT was quite high as well. Like people were talking around about the 200k mark. So again, it kind of makes sense because even what I didn't understand in today's episode
OT
was they had to vote for new camp leaders, and I just would have thought that with OT and Melvin being the first pair to bring back 12 stars into the camp, the win being so fresh, and then Melvin grafting, like everybody talking about Melvin grafting on his own. So wouldn't this have been the time to reward that graft? But to be fair, Jane said it. Jane said it in her exit interview.
Exactly.
Hard work does not get reward.
It doesn't.
In the jungle. And they gave it to OT and the ref. And
well, the ref cheated. He should lose his place.
He cheated. He confessed. And nobody really said anything.
Confessed his sin.
Like, Mora was just like, "Oh, it's hard. I'm very disappointed in you." And then that was it.
Well, basically everybody voted for him. And he voted for himself. And the only person that didn't was OT, was what she said.
So is it a case of that he would have won anyway?
Yeah, because everybody... Ugh. Maybe it's because he was struggling sleeping. Remember they were swapping out beds and everything. He's not that well. He's got health issues. They probably was like,
sorry, Saf. My Irish accent was
I bad. Can't even... Each time she talks, I try, and it's like, I'm not even doing it well, so I'm going to let it go.
What else have people been saying? The crunchy when they ate the mouse, yeah, that wasn't nice. And when they described the spiders as creamy, yes, me too. I think everybody wanted to vomit. They got bush. Yeah, they did. Kangaroo tail must take as long as oxtail to cook.
Properly, yeah.
Yeah.
She tried to soften it though. I was seeing she was trying to do all of the tactics to soften it quickly, like searing it, boiling it. She was trying, but it no.
Yeah, unfortunate. Will Smith says, I don't think they get that they're not paid loads either. Her partner is a professional dancer. I didn't even know what her partner did.
Yeah, he's a dancer as well. So, I know people don't. They see you on TV and they think you're rolling in it, and it's like, no, the girl has to work.
Yeah,
because that's not a long contract. What did she say she was doing? Dancing on Ice or something?
She's just started. Yeah, Dancing on Ice. Yeah,
that's not long. And if that's the only job that you book that year, that money has to last. Yeah,
like really living frugally. That's 2 years' money.
Yeah. Like a standard person.
Yeah. So it's not crazy. It's not crazy. Will Smith says it's not a meritocracy. There you go. In there, it's a beauty It is. It really is. It really is. Howdy cheat. Do you think Rishi voted for? Fair play, mate. Fair play. Yeah, she's done Strictly, then Dancing on Ice. Yeah, but I think the Reverend's voting aside, I just think I don't know how Melvin, and I'm biased in it. I'm biased.
Yeah. But he's an old man. I think Melvin may not have taken it over the Rev anyway. He's an old man.
He would have taken it.
No, let's see. We'll ask him when he gets out. I don't know.
Yeah, he would have taken it. But yeah, so that happened, and then where does that take us to? Oh no, I forgot. Oti, after her little kind of talk with Colleen, she then decided that everyone was going to. I think she started talking to GK about her posture and how to walk. Yeah. And then that graduated into a catwalk. Everybody was doing like the Oti Mabuse catwalk. And so we're like, cool. And we get to Melvin.
Have we got it?
Yeah, we've got it.
Let's see
this was it. This was embarrassing.
Let's see if it will play.
I was trying to serve some like GQ magazine, David Gandy. And I tripped up and looked like an absolute fool. I should have just kept on my little log and sat down and done nothing.
Really?
That trip.
Why is he so stupid?
You know, the thing is, like as a friend, when I see things like that, it warms my heart because you know that's material that you're never going to let them live down.
Yeah.
Like that's like the spider stuff for the trial, I have to rate him for that, innit? Because literally I was just in Primark looking like a madman of a small little spider. So I have to rate him for that. But this one, I will never let him I will never let him live it down. Like never. Like the stat was serious.
Oh, that was funny. And he tried. They were all trying. Obviously, Dean had to take it too far and Vogue and all manner of stuff and be extra. I love that Colleen she has his measure.
Yeah.
It's just always firmly, Dean has to just stretch it all out. I love that Colleen has that because he loves her. Like, he would love it if he could hang out at her house and have that as a story. Like my mate Colleen, little Crawley bumlick.
Do you know what, if Colleen got out and invited folk to her yard, Dean would not be invited and he would crumble. Like, he would absolutely... Because I know Colleen looks at Dean and she knows that once they leave this jungle, she will never see this man again.
She's hoping.
Yeah.
he will find her. She's hoping she doesn't see him again. Yeah. I don't know. Don't know if that's how it will go down. But yes, he's just such a little Crawley bumnick, man.
But what I did like is that he didn't feature a lot in this episode.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was a long time before his face even came on screen.
Yeah. And I'm hoping that kind of helps and people forget to vote for him because he's just a back of mind. Like,
for real. Yeah, because we're still voting for favourites. Yes.
So hopefully that works in our favour, and hopefully tomorrow we see the back of him.
Yeah.
Be gone.
I wonder why somebody didn't go today, because they started off saying that somebody was leaving.
Yeah.
Or the only thing I could think is maybe it was the rain.
Maybe the rain. Yeah, because I guess it's not nice to come out to that. And then I guess that just means that we're going to get a double eviction at some point. which is fair enough.
Yeah, yeah.
And so Colleen was also talking about, the thing what I rate about Colleen is you can see that she is a really naturally humble person, I believe, anyway. Because just like, obviously, they were prying into how she lives because she's probably like the richest celebrity in there. And I don't think they were ready for the things that she was saying that were in her yard. So she has got 5 bars in her house, 2 lakes, a football pitch, and an underground tunnel. When she said the underground tunnel, that's when I was like, there's levels to this.
I mean, the money that Rooney brought in and her businesses that she's done as well, their clothing collections and stuff. But the money that he was bringing in, and they're up north, of course you could have a mini castle.
When you say up north like that, you make it sound like they bought their castle for 500 grand or something like that. It sounds so disrespectful.
Like a 15 million place in Liverpool compared to a 15 million place in London. They're worlds apart.
Yeah.
Really.
But are they in Liverpool?
I'm sure they're not far.
Yeah.
They're probably on the outskirts, but I don't think they left Merseyside.
Yeah. But yeah, you could see they weren't ready for the level of wealth and kind of really understanding.
Why they got an underground tunnel though? Because that's what they say that the rich people are transporting people trafficking.
Here we go.
That is what they say. They're using underground tunnels. If I was in there, I would have asked her, why have you got an underground tunnel there?
Well, no, listen, were we not talking about the driveway mile long and then people coming to get you? So really, you need an underground tunnel. So if the people are coming...
Who does your tunnel connect with?
To other parts of your house or to get out, to escape. When the people then try to come and... The thing is, she's there talking on national TV about what she's got in her yard. When she comes out, and then the news story is going to be that their yard tried to get burgled. So, yeah. Wayne was the best young player that they had. What happened to Man United, man?
I mean...
Sad times.
But they had a good run. You can't be on top forever.
It was. Scousers, salt of the earth, says Will Smith. Rooney, first team professional from 16 years old. He really was, though. The thing about Wayne Rooney, though,
killed it.
From when he came on the scene, right? He looked like a 40-year-old man from jump. From when he was 16, he looked 40. It's mad. It's actually mad. Literally, the only difference between Wayne Rooney at 16 and Wayne Rooney now is he grew some facial hair.
And he's a bit thicker.
Yeah. It's a little bit more solid. But yeah, underground tunnel means that he must have that panic room we were talking about.
They definitely got a panic room, and they have an underground tunnel. I just want to know where their tunnel goes
to their panic room.
Who does it connect with?
It connects to their panic room. Yes. What else happened? What else happened in this episode? So we already spoke about that. So Richard voted for himself, but realized it's not the scandal that I wanted it to be. And they just had a really bodged meal. It was quite sad, the ending, as they ate their bodged up meal.
Well, GK burnt the rice. Couldn't put the lid on the right way. She was actually a liability. You know what? The jobs.
That's what I forgot. Yeah.
I wasn't best pleased with the jobs assignments. It wasn't bad, but I felt that Dean needed to have 2 jobs instead of Danny. Dean needed to be back on water again and also on wood.
But it just reaffirms what Jane was saying about how hard work does not get rewarded in the jungle. So Danny has been on it and any job he's had. And so then your reward for that,
you got to work.
Here's another job.
I was like, no, that's not fair. That's not fair.
And that was the other thing where the Rev camp leader. This guy, when they were about to assign the jobs, he was like, Dean has been working hard.
We should give him an easy one.
Oh yeah? What camp have you been in?
Nah, it's a part of the community.
You see that solidarity there, innit?
Yeah.
That was mad.
Yeah.
That was mad. It's like, was that the beginnings of someone trying to bamboozle somebody?
Yes. He was looking after his boy like OT was looking after Melvin and putting him on maintenance. Because all you do is take out the rubbish.
Yeah.
Camp maintenance ain't anything. Yeah, he was doing the same.
Yeah. Where were we? Yvonne says, I watched the goal he did when he was vexed with the referee. And yeah, I remember that one.
Wayne.
Yeah, I remember that one. It really was. The volley outside of the box versus Newcastle, Yvonne White. Yeah. Do you know what? Whilst we're on the subject of football, I went to my first ever league match with my son today. So I watched Leyton Orient play Oldham. And I have to say, it was a bloody good match.
Really?
I've not really ever been a football guy all my life. And so the last few years when my son started football, he's really been trying to get me into it. And it was a brilliant match. Like, it was actually... Oldham didn't deserve to lose. But, never mind.
Wasn't that cold?
What?
While you was out there watching?
Do you know what? The first half was all right. And then as we got into the second half, then it got cold. Like, I definitely wasn't wearing the right jacket. But, yeah, it was a good match. Yvonne agrees with Nana. I can't remember on what. But Will Smith also says, nah, he, i.e. Danny, ain't going to do the job he gets. They need the jobs done. I don't follow. And then he's come with Alphabet Gang.
Yeah. Yes. They got to stick together.
It is. Oh, Saf, I was in your ends. Well, yeah. That's where we were. That's where we were. Yeah, I mean, just down the road. But yeah, so that was the show. I think it was, again, it felt like a bit of a filler show, really.
Yeah, not much took place. And you know what it was? The challenge went on for ages. So that filled up a lot of the show. Just watching the challenge go on and feeling sick with it as well. Also, I feel like when they give them the mashed up drink, the milky stuff, that makes them gag a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. But I didn't have that today, though.
No, they should have given them that.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't like this was easy, but it wasn't easy. But they have gone harder on them.
Yeah.
In these trials before, like where I have 2 witchery grubs and all of that type of stuff. I mean, maybe that will come next week, but
yeah, we still got a whole another week left.
Yeah,
I'm just hoping it's not Mel's time tomorrow. I'm hoping it's not Mel's time.
I still think Dean is gonna go. There still seems to be quite a healthy level of resentment towards him. So yeah,
healthy level of resentment.
Let's see. I think Mel's got a couple more days in him because even still, I think Tulisa could go before him. So
you think so?
Depending on what they show, yeah, he could ride it. He could ride a little bit longer.
He could.
Yes, and if everybody votes as well, I've done my 10 straight to Melvin.
Still can't vote.
No,
I don't know what this hateration is.
No, the boys said that they managed to log in through.
Yeah, I did it.
.com. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did it for them. So,
no, through .com.
Oh, okay.
They went onto the website.
I'll try that.
Did it that way.
I'll try that. Let me do that. But yeah. What else we got? I agree that Dean should have had 2 jobs. Yeah, like that's a no-brainer. That's what she was agreeing. Yeah. Sorry, yeah. That should have been a no-brainer. Saf says, I don't know how Ant and Dec genuinely enjoy seeing them suffer in these trials. How do they not gag? I mean, they're probably just immune to it now after like 20 odd years.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No, but the Rev was making me feel sick. Each time he did that, I was like, no, I couldn't sit next to him
at all. Like with the greatest respect to like the Rev looks like someone that if he came and sat next to me on the train.
Yeah, he smells.
Yeah. And so then this guy, like it would be the equivalent of him sitting next to you on the train and then burping and then you catch a whiff of the burp.
But Tulisa gave him a proper hug as well. And I was like, he was eating
but they all smell.
Fish.
They all smell. So it doesn't matter. They all smell. It doesn't
Gross.
Apparently they had to stop Tulisa's clock challenge. As she thought she had a bug gone in her ears. They didn't show that though. Yeah. So they stopped it for a while, syringed it, but nothing came out.
So that's what probably threw her off.
Yeah, that's what she was saying. So basically, after that happened, she was just like discombobulated.
Okay. All right, fair. Yeah,
fair enough.
That kind of makes sense.
But yeah, I hear what you're saying. Now I think Tulisa could go before Melvin. I would love that. I would love that if she did. Well, yeah.
And what's that? Melvin is tired. He wants a warm shower, a nice bed, a shave, and food. Free the mandem. Check is cleared. There ain't no bonus for staying long.
You know what? Well, I think you might be right, you know. I think that's it, you know. Like I think my boy is just like, yeah, man.
I've done my time.
I've experienced. I'm good. Yeah, I don't need a crown. I don't need top 10. I don't need top 5. I don't need top 3. I'm done. To be fair, Ant and Dex said it at the top of the show where they were like, Jane was first out, but also a winner because you've got like a week now.
Yeah.
Just enjoyment. Versace Hotel, just enjoying.
Listen. Yes, exactly, sir. We have to support the team. We do. We do.
Yeah.
See how far we can get him.
100%. Because you know.
All they're gonna get is a crown made of leaves and thorns.
But this is it. Who won last year?
Sam.
Oh yeah. Who
But
won?
I mean, obviously he was a fan.
Yeah.
I can't remember who won in Charlene's year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like winning isn't. It's really not even about winning. Like it is. Like Sam won, but Sam was also memorable. Okay.
Yeah.
But most winners aren't necessarily memorable. You know what I mean? So when I think back to Charlene's year, is Nigel was memorable. I'd even say Matt Hancock was memorable. Like you remember them.
Jill Scott. Who's Jill Scott?
She was so dry. Yeah, she's the England woman. No, Sam didn't win. It was her.
No, Sam. This is last year. So this is Charlene's year. Jill Scott.
That was it. Yes. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. See, come on.
Okay. Yeah. Dean is trying to emulate Sam. Oh, I feel you.
Yeah. But he's failed though.
Nah, because Sam's level of enthusiasm.
If that's not you can't emulate it. You can't
no.
pretend to be that.
Nah.
Like you can see that's literally who Sam is. You know that Sam's real friends get irritated by Sam.
Yeah.
Like standardly. You know what I mean? I would even say like even see Nella's name there. Like I don't even necessarily think this done the harm to Nella that people think it done.
No, it didn't harm her. It just didn't greatly enhance her either. But yeah, it didn't kill her career. She carried on making stuff.
Saf says Sam gives golden retriever vibes. Oh, you are so
God.
spot on.
That's the truth.
You are so spot on. Like he really does. He really does.
Yeah. Nella is still doing her thing, man. She's still working. She's got her shows. Nothing really stopped. It's just where she wanted to move to standard television. That didn't happen.
And all that, that could just be not right now. That's not to say that it's not going to happen. You know what I mean? So she does the overlap with Gary Neville, Ian Wright. Yeah. Her profile is massive in the football space. It is, but so in all fairness, I've only ever watched clips of them, of her on that show, and there's only ever been one clip where it's been funny, and the joke wasn't even necessarily her. It was what's the Irish? Roy Keane. It was Roy Keane that kind of made the funny out of that. So again, I hate to say it, but I feel like she's in that space because for a lot of TV execs, it will feel like a great box ticking exercise.
Okay, to have a woman.
Yeah. But Nella is black famous. Drop the ball. But you know what though? I think we also have to just normalize being okay with black famous. And not even just being okay with black famous. Like black famous is fine. Like there's actually nothing wrong with it. If you're black famous and you're paying your bills and you're living a good life, nothing wrong with that.
Nella does all right. She's got properties. She has a studio. Like she is doing okay. But I also understand your sentiment. She got this opportunity. Yeah. But if you're not ready, mentally, I just don't think she was ready. Because that whole argument with Fred was just like a nonsense. And then also trying to talk to Nigel Farage and really taking Nigel Farage seriously. Like, no, I think he's a good man. I just don't think I understand or we have different opinions. She needed to stay away from Nigel Farage.
Yeah.
Like, she just... Yeah. It wasn't her time. Like, she just shouldn't have done it yet.
It's sometimes
not ever, but just yet. She just needs to grow up a little bit more.
Sometimes we need to understand understand the conversations that we're qualified to have.
Yeah.
And she wasn't necessarily qualified to have that conversation. You know.
Nah. It's a shame. It's a shame. But yeah, once she left, we stopped watching.
Do you know what? Saf says I still don't get why Faraj was even in the jungle. I get Faraj more over Hancock, but ultimately, I've never liked the idea of politicians, ex-politicians going into the jungle. Like for me, that's not on.
Yeah, Faraj needed to re-enter the zeitgeist for everybody to be remembering his name and talking about him, because he knew what his path was going to be. He was going to be like, I'm not going to get involved in politics. I'm not going to do this. I'm not doing this. I'm just here for the crack. What does he do? He comes in. He doesn't even just enter into the Reform Party. He becomes the leader of it. He becomes an MP. He goes and flies to flipping see Trump. Like, he knows what he was doing. He just needed ITV, that cash injection, to carry on his merry way. And Nella kind of played into it as well. They all did in the jungle. They all welcomed him and made him feel special.
Oh no, Will, you're right. He wasn't an MP at that time.
He was nothing.
Yeah.
He was saying, I'm not going to be
Yeah.
in politics. Like, it's really not for me. It's not. And then now look at him.
But isn't that what they all do? Like, there's bare VT of Boris being like, me, Prime Minister.
Boris could come back again, little Teflon Don.
Yeah, he really could. He really could. But yeah. But either way, any politicians or people affiliated to politics in that way, you don't need to be there. You don't need to be.
You know, they're just using it. It's nothing virtuous about it. Yeah, I wouldn't want to talk to them.
The Reform have 100k plus members now. Yeah,
near the Tory numbers. Oh my God!
And ITV was responsible for that.
Yeah, he will definitely. They will go into Liberal. Who is even the leader of the Liberal Democrats? I mean, let's not even get into it. But
that's crazy.
It's like,
what a fall from grace! Like they were almost there. You know, they were almost there.
The Reform Party will become the third party.
Yeah, standardly. Boris, the seed spreader.
I know. Like, does he even know how many children he has?
What's wild is, like, when you ask him, then the way he would divert, like, why is that important? Why?
I know. I know my children. It's like, whatever, Boris.
Yeah. But you know what? In this country, I think you even said it yesterday about we really get the MPs that we vote for, or the MPs that we deserve, rather.
Yeah.
Because it's like how we let them get away with the things that we let them get away with. Actually insane. It's actually insane. But
Yvonne says allegedly he has 7. Is it 7?
See, this is what I'm saying. Is like, from when you have to put allegedly in front of the number of children that you have, it's a problem.
You don't know how many
it's a problem.
Got.
It's a problem.
Boris is nearing Nick Cannon numbers. He probably is. What's Nick on? 12 so far?
Nick is on some crazy numbers.
He's on 12. He's saying he's not having any more.
Oh, thanks, Nick.
Because now he's got his diagnosis as having narcissistic disorder. He's a narcissist, basically. He's being diagnosed with it. He said he's going to sort himself out.
Well,
yeah.
I guess that's something. I guess that is something.
Oh, I didn't add in the suggestions to our community tab. I will do that because you have sorted that all out.
Yeah.
We've got it all. I will put it in the community tab. Please go on and send us suggestions for what we should carry on doing, what you would like to see from us. That will be great. And we'll start working on it.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I will do that as soon as we finish. Yes.
Do you want to remind about tomorrow?
Yes, and if you are in London or surrounding areas, please come down to your auntie's party. We have moved venues just across the road. It is right across the road to a ton of bricks in Brixton on Cold Harbour Lane. It's 414, and we will be there from 2 p.m. We have goodie bags. It's going to be excellent karaoke. Music, it's going to be jokes. So come down, come and see us. The guest list is still up as well. I think we're going to be closing that in the morning. So sign up.
Please.
Oh, Will Smith, are you coming? Oh, I'm seeing me. I'm thinking, Does that mean that you're coming? You have to come and introduce yourself.
And my dog Bentley are hanging out this weekend, so. He reeled you in. He reeled you in, man. He reeled you in. That was crazy. That was crazy.
That was good work. Well done.
Do you need the email confirmation for entry, Nana?
No, I don't think so. But they should have all been sent now. From what?
But I'm sure you'll have a list anyway.
Yeah, we've got the list. We've got a guest list. I'm a weekend dog dad. What the hell is that? What is a weekend dog dad?
Who are you borrowing a dog from for the weekend? Like, is this every weekend or?
Bring your dog and just let him sit outside in Brixton. I'm sure nobody will steal the dog.
Can you tell we're dog lovers?
I co-parent with my ex. Is this a thing?
Wow.
People are co-parenting dogs.
Wow. I'm actually really intrigued. Like, I want to know how that conversation happens. Like, so what are we going to do about Rufus? Like, I want to know. Like,
what? Yes, it's a thing with pets, is it?
That is, wow. Yeah, clearly this dog is loved.
He's 6 months
old.
old.
He's a Dachshund, 6 months old. That's crazy. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to lie. What I mean?
Will Smith, if he's just 6 months old.
I thought that, and that's why I wasn't going to say it. Oh.
If he's just 6 months old. All right. Okay. All right. So if you buy the dogs together, yeah, then it's both of your dogs. Mm-hmm. But if the dog
just buy me out.
If the dog is just 6 months old, don't do it until 18 or something. Or am I making that up? I swear dogs live quite long, like 18. Mm. So
we'd always talked about getting a dog, and she got it. But did she get it and pay for it? Because then maybe it's not the dog, then hers.
Isn't it her dog? But also, I'm just asking, because it's a dog and it's not a child, I'm just asking. So are you prepared to be a weekend dog dad for 18 years? Like, is this how it works?
And what happens when you meet someone else? And do they become a step dog parent?
Will, we got lots of questions.
So many questions.
You started this.
My grandson's cat is more like my daughter's cat, and she never wanted one in the first place. This is crazy.
She drained out my joint. Oh. She drained our joint.
No, Will, you're lying. I'm not even buying this. I'm not even buying this.
Yes, they become stepmom.
No.
So you're this.
No, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
Dog people. This may be what goes on.
I'm not buying it.
If you're attached to, though, I would think 6 months is just a puppy. I don't know. But Saf says I believe you.
No, yeah, that's mad. That's mad. Yeah, but as I was about to say, get a cat. I've never been an animal person, so maybe this is why I can't relate. But this seems crazy wild to me.
So every weekend you see the dog.
Yeah.
Do you pay in the week? Because if you're taking on this responsibility, you must be paying her some money.
Yeah, is there like dog maintenance?
Yeah. There should be.
Wow.
If we're sharing a dog and I've got it 5 days and you only have it 2 days, we have to split bills. Like, I can't just be paying for the 5 days.
You get the fun of having the dog for 5 days, though. Maybe Will wants the dog for 5 days and he can't have it.
Do you want the dog for 5 days? Is this how it works? Are you paying alimony?
It's true. We broke up, and the account we shared that I paid into every month, she withdrew them.
Oh.
No, Will.
Yes, I paid doggy.
Will.
Are you going to pay doggy CSA? For 18 years, though.
So hang on. Is there when does the puppy stop being a puppy and become a dog? Because then does the doggy CSA stop when it transitions from a puppy, like the kid being 18?
No, because the dog doesn't. It's not going to get to work, so it pays for itself. It always needs care. It's always going to need to be fed and stuff. He's always got to pay.
All right, this is something I cannot fathom. This is something I cannot fathom. Like, but more than this, I'm actually raging at her cleaning out the bank account. Like this is.
But now Will loves the dog.
No, but it's by force.
He said he's always going to be a dog. Oh my god! He goes to daycare 2 days a week. Oh my god!
Oh mate,
he's my dog's son.
This is wild. This is wild. Well, Will, I wish from the bottom of my heart, I wish you and your dog all the best. This is why I can't take him serious. This is why I can't take him serious.
Well, in the group,
nah, I'm not buying it. Nah.
You got to drop some pictures of the dog, or we're not believing it.
Yeah, no, I don't even want to see pictures. I want video.
No,
I want video. Pictures can be doctored. I want video. I'm not buying it otherwise. I refuse. I actually refuse to buy that. No, I was almost getting reeled in for a moment. You know, I was almost getting reeled in for a moment.
Did a photo shoot.
Yeah. No.
Fair question. Who gets the dog for Christmas? Or do you alternate?
Yeah. No. That is thinkable. And then like, if one of you, like you get a new partner or your ex gets a new partner, is the new partner allowed to take the dog out for walks on their own? Or do you need to meet them before they can be trusted around the dog?
I need to meet your partner to know if the dog is safe. If there are people doing this undertaking, I think it's wild. But okay.
So yes, as Yvonne said, Will, we are awaiting confirmation of your dog daddy status.
Yeah.
Will says to Saf, so he has him for Christmas this year, and we're gonna
Yeah, they're gonna alternate. Yeah. I'd have to vet the new partner. Yeah.
I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Because I can't even fathom that conversation. Like, yeah, so I'm with someone. So if you want to meet them first before Rufus, like,
yes, to meet them.
What? I keep calling your dog Rufus. What is your dog's name?
Give us the name, Will. What's the?
You're absolutely right, Yvonne. This show tonight was dry because I'm glad that we did this literally for this doggy conversation.
I can't have next man around my child. The dog's called Bentley.
No, to be fair, he said it. He said me and Bentley. Yeah, no. We need receipts.
We need receipts, Will.
We're
not buying it.
We're not buying it. We're not buying it, bro. At all. Because this is wild. So like, how many parties and stuff or events and things are you going to miss out on of a weekend because you just have a dog? We were going to have 2 dogs,
Bentley and Maybach.
Nah, get off my line, man. Get off my line, bro. I'm not having this.
Oh god.
Absolutely not having this. Absolutely not having this.
Oh, nonsense. Okay.
Right. I think.
Where are we? There we go. Okay. So, tomorrow, obviously, we're out at the party. We are back again on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully. Oh, no, we're not watching it. No, you may still watch it.
When?
Tomorrow, if you don't come. If you come.
Yeah.
So you may still watch it.
So, yeah, I may still watch it.
Oh, God. Hopefully nothing crazy takes place tomorrow and I can carry on. Let's see.
Let's see. Fingers crossed. If you get the chance, download the app, vote for Melvin, try and keep him in. Yeah. And we will be back here possibly tomorrow night, but very definitely on Monday night either doing a farewell party or not.
Or we carry on.
Or we carry on.
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll
all
see.
right, let's
Cool.
see. Okay, guys. So whoever is coming, I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm looking forward to the pics and video in the WhatsApp group.
Okay. All right. He's now gonna go and find some pictures, but okay.
Right, no, it's video. I want to see him and the dog video because AI video isn't there yet, so we'll know.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the only way I'm buying it.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, guys.
Take
see
care,
you on
guys.
Monday.
See you later.
What's going on? There we go. No, it's not switching off.